Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at an e-bike from Yotobike. It's the Leopard, and if you can't tell from the looks of it, it has some massive Kenda 26 by 4.8 inch tires on it. Can't wait to get it on the road. Let's get into it. The Yotobike Leopard, the massive juggernaut tires. Let me best describe the bike to you as we're riding here. My first impression is I'm definitely reaching out for these front handlebars. This is a long bike, and you will be reaching out for these handlebars unless you're a very large person. I'm gonna go ahead and put the bike down into pedal assist level 0, and we're gonna pedal it just like a regular pedal bike with no motor assist. We're in gear 1, and we are pedaling just like a regular pedal bike. There is decent balance to the front handlebars. So you can see I'm riding with no hands right now. Car coming. So you can see I'm riding with no hands, which means that the handlebars are balanced pretty decent. You'll move the bike on flat ground and up slight inclines, no problem. It's when you're going to be going up steeper hills that you'll struggle with it or probably get off and walk the bike. Let's go out here to the main road, check out some other stuff on this bike. So these tires are massive. I'm really looking forward to getting it out on the dirt trail and seeing how it does. Okay, so let's go ahead and take it over to the park here. So in pedal assist level 0, you're not going to have any throttle. As soon as you go into one of the pedal assist levels, the throttle is going to kick in and it's going to take you right up to the top speed. It's more of a gradual acceleration. It doesn't give it to you all at once, it just spreads it out. So keep that in mind. It's not going to throw you off of your seat. You probably wouldn't want it to do that anyways. Let's take a look at some of the specs on this bike. The bike is going to come in one size for riders 5'5" to 6'5". You're also going to have two color options, smoke black or hunter green. You're going to have a 1,000 watt hub motor with 1,700 watts at its peak. You'll also be riding with the torque sensor. Yotobike says you're going to get 28 miles per hour on the Leopard, but we actually did closer to like 30 in our testing. Throttle on demand with the thumb throttle. Yotobike claims you're going to get 70 to 80 miles of range on the Leopard. I'm sure that's going to be on pedal assist level 1 on flat ground with the light rider. Mounted to the underside of the down tube is going to be a 48 volt 20 amp hour battery, and the charger is going to be a 48 volt 3 amp hour charger. To the left side of the handlebars, you're going to have your control buttons and thumb throttle. To power the bike on, you simply hold the M button down for 2 to 3 seconds. On the display, you're going to see things like your battery strength, your miles per hour, what pedal assist level you're in, 1 through 5, your odometer, your tripometer, time of ride, and more. By long pressing the up button, you'll turn on your headlights, and by long pressing the down button, you'll put the bike into a walking mode. 7-speed Shimano thumb shifter. The stitched hand grips look really good. They're very comfortable. They have a flat spot for your palm, but they do move when you're riding. Shimano tourney derailleur. Hydraulic disc brakes with 180 millimeter rotors. You're going to have an RST shock up at the front of the bike with preload adjustment. You're going to have this hot HLT 100 center suspension with 1,000 pounds capacity. You're going to have some pretty massive Kenda juggernaut tires. They're 26 inches by 4.8 inches wide with a nice rugged off-road tread. Max load on this bike is going to be 400 pounds. You're going to have an integrated headlight with reflector on the front of the bike, and on the back you're going to have a battery powered tail light. So the saddle is pretty wide. It's firm, but it's really comfortable. The seat post is going to be a quick release 31.8 millimeters. Metal pedals with reflectors, a double-sided chain guard. So if there are specs or features that you're interested in that I didn't mention here today, check out the Yotobike website for more detailed information. Let's check our 0 to 20 and see how that does. Here we go. So we're at 5, 10, 14, 18. There's 20. So that's 20 miles an hour. Let's go ahead and give it another shot. I think that was like 14 seconds. Feels like it has a real big kick, and then it kind of slowed down a little bit there for a minute. Let's do it again. Here we go. There's a little delay on it. 10 miles an hour, 14, 18, 19, and there's 20. So 13, 14 seconds. Let's go ahead and try that again. 18, 20. It's about 14 seconds. I don't know if there's something we can change in the settings that'll give it a quicker response off the line, but that's what it is. So let's go ahead and check out the 5 different pedal assist levels, 1 through 5, and see what the speeds are for each. We don't need our phone on for that one. So we're gonna start off in pedal assist level 1, and here we go. Pedal assist level 1, we're doing 4, 7, 8 miles an hour. And 2, we're doing 10, 12, 14, and 3, doing 15, 17, 19, and 4, we're doing 20, 21, 22, 23, and then in 5, we're doing 24, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Had to work it to get it to 28, but we got there. So that's going to be the 5 different pedal assist levels, 1 through 5. And I like that speed sign. Actually, that speed sign said I was going a little bit quicker than my display. I wish the display was a little bit brighter, but I can see it. Let's do a GPS test and see how fast this bike is really going. The bike says we're doing 6, the GPS says 7. The bike says 8, GPS says 9, 10, 11, 10, 10, 12, 12, 13. So we're about 1 mile per hour difference. The GPS is saying we're going 1 mile an hour faster than our display does. So it looks like that construction sign was right. So when I hit 28 miles per hour on this bike, I was really doing 29. So we're really going quicker than this gauge is telling us. So that's good to know. Okay, we're gonna do a brake test. As soon as we hit that bag, we're gonna hit our brake right on this line. Each one of these parking spaces is 9 feet. Let's do it. We're gonna go ahead and test it out at 20 and 25 miles per hour. Let's see how it does. Let's start off at 20 and see how this bike brakes. 15, 17. Yeah, that's not working here. I think I got a bad connection. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a strap on this battery. You can see that gap there, and I don't feel like I have a good connection. We're gonna have to get this checked out with the company. But in the meantime, I brought this with us just in case. So this battery's been pulling out, so I've been using this strap to hold it in place and to keep a good contact. So I'll keep you posted once I hear back from Yotobike how this can be repaired. 20 mile an hour speed test, here we go. Picking up some more speed there. 16, 18, 19, there's 20. Okay, that's just about 3 parking spaces, and I can smell some serious rubber. These off-road fat tires are burning some rubber here. 17, 18, 19, there's 20. Hold it at 20 and here we go. Yep, consistently just over 3 parking spaces for 20 miles per hour. But let's go ahead and try it at 25 miles per hour. Let's see what we do here. At 25 mile per hour brake test, 10. There's 15, 18, 22, 23, that's gonna be 25. Okay, 4 3/4 of a parking space at 25 miles per hour, and it smells like a tire factory. Okay, here's some nice rooted bumps. The front and rear suspension is going to absorb most of that bump, and not to mention these massive 26 by 4.8 juggernaut Kenda tires. Let's get a feel for this bike off-road, because I feel like that's where it wants to be. We don't have fenders, so we're staying out of puddles. Here we go. Let's throttle it up. Get a feel for it. This bike is loving this trail. I'll tell you what, these tires are meant for dirt trails. Here we go. See how it does up this steep hill. No issue at all. That's great. That is a pretty steep hill coming out of the wooded area there. And this thing didn't think twice about it. So some of the things I really like about this bike, so I really like to look at the tires on this bike. They're 26 by 4.8 inches and they're Kenda juggernauts. And they just look massive on this bike. I really like the fact that this bike has front and rear suspension. I like the fact that the bike goes up to 28 miles per hour and it feels like it has a lot of kick, but it smoothly takes off. This matte hunter green on this bike looks really sharp. It's a cool looking bike and it's big. I don't like to feel big on a bike, and on this bike, I don't feel big. It's a smooth riding bike, but I'll tell you what, when you're riding these massive tires, you can hear them rolling on the ground, but they're really cool looking. Some of the things I think would be nice if they had on the bike was front and rear fenders, maybe an integrated tail light, but this bike has a look and feel of like a mountain bike, and oftentimes you don't see fenders and integrated tail lights on mountain bikes. But yeah, it is a cool looking bike. It looks mean, it looks rugged. I like the fact that the front end is balanced well. I do like that they put a double-sided chain guard on here because the chain doesn't pop off. You wouldn't think it'd make a difference, but when you're out there in the wooded areas and you're bouncing around, anything that's gonna hold your chain in place is good because they really do take a beating when you're bouncing around. So I like the fact that it has a double-sided chain guard. I like the fact that this is a torque sensor bike. You don't get that residual kickback in the ghost pedaling. So it's more of a traditional bike riding feel. It's a sharp looking bike, and there's gonna be people that are gonna just love the look of it and they're gonna have it. And then there's gonna be other people that maybe don't wanna lean forward when they're riding. They just wanna be more in an upright cruising position. But as you can see, I'm just cruising along here. In my hand, my fingers are just touching the front handlebars. I'm sitting up straight now. But if I'm gonna go and I'm riding, I'm both hands down and I am leaning forward a bit. It's just how this bike is gonna be. So hopefully you get something out of these videos and it helps you decide on your next e-bike purchase, because that's what we're really trying to do here. Help you decide on what bike's gonna be best for you and get you a little bit closer to seeing the bike in action. So if you're interested in this bike, there'll be links in the description for you to purchase your own. Like always, thanks for watching. Ride safe. Have fun. See ya.